Your heart is set on an NIT. Your family has dreams. You see yourself landing that 1 crore package. But here's the cold, hard truth. The name NIT on your degree isn't a golden ticket. It's merely the price of entry. And at NIT Silchar, the gap between those who just survive and those who absolutely thrive is a canyon. This isn't just a review. This is a strategic blueprint. Stick around, because in the next 12 minutes, you will discover the 7 key pillars that will determine if NIT Silchar is the launchpad for your dreams, or a very expensive, 4-year-long detour. Let's begin with the one thing that can make or break you from day one. Pillar number 1, the academic grind. Let's be blunt. The curriculum here is not for the faint of heart. It's fast, it's dense, and it demands discipline. You cannot afford to have a chill first-year mentality. That's a trap. Think you can pull an all-nighter before exams like you did in 12th grade? Think again. The semester moves at bullet train speed, and if you miss one crucial concept in, say, thermodynamics, it's like missing the station entirely. You'll be playing catch-up for weeks. But this intensity is also its greatest strength. That fear of falling behind, channel it. Use it as fuel. The top students here don't just attend classes, they dominate them. They form study groups from week 1. They befriend the library like it's their second home. The system is designed to separate the casual from the committed. Which one will you be? Your answer to that question starts with how you handle your academics. And how you handle your academics directly impacts the second pillar, which is far more volatile. The faculty. This is the great lottery of NIT Silchar. You will encounter 2 types of professors. The first type, absolute gems. Industry veterans, passionate researchers who live and breathe their subject. They won't just teach you from a book, they'll open your mind to possibilities you never knew existed. Finding a mentor like this is like discovering a secret weapon. They can guide your projects, recommend you for internships, and become a reference for life. This relationship can be the single biggest advantage you gain here. But then, there's the other type. The ones who are less engaged. Who read from slides and seem disconnected. This is the reality. And this is where your initiative becomes your superpower. You cannot be a passive learner waiting for inspiration to be spoon-fed. You have to chase it. You have to go to their offices, ask sharp questions, and show genuine curiosity. Because while you're figuring this out, your peers elsewhere are already building skills that go far beyond the syllabus. Skills that lead us directly to the most critical, and often most misunderstood, part of this entire equation. Placements. The ultimate goal, right? Let's cut through the hype. The official brochure will show you the highest package. Maybe it was 50 LPA, maybe 70. And that's incredibly exciting. But here's the urgent truth you must understand. That number is for the top 1%. The average package. That's a different story. And if you're not proactively building your skills from year 2 onwards, you risk becoming part of the large group that settles for average. The companies that come here, the FAANG giants, the core engineering majors, they aren't just looking for a 9-pointer CGPA. They are looking for problem solvers. They want to see your GitHub profile packed with projects. They want to see you've solved 200 plus problems on lead code. They want to see internship experience. The placement cell opens the door, but your skills are what walk you through it. This isn't a scare tactic, it's a wake-up call. And the best place to answer that call is our next pillar, a place that holds both immense opportunity and frustrating limitations. The campus. Nestled in the beauty of Assam, the campus is a mixed bag. The hostels are, well, they're classic government college hostels. They build character, let's say. You'll make your best friends for life in those rooms, but don't expect 5-star luxury. The Wi-Fi? Let's just say it will teach you the virtue of patience. And maybe encourage you to spend more time in the labs, which by the way are excellent. And this is the key takeaway. The infrastructure you need to excel, the labs, the workshops, the central library, is top-notch. The sports facilities are great for blowing off steam. But the location Silchar is not a metropolitan hub. You can't just hop over to a startup for an internship. This isolation is a double-edged sword. It eliminates distractions, forcing you to focus on your craft. But it also means you have to be incredibly intentional about building the experiences that recruiters want. Which brings us to the ultimate skill you'll master here, your peer group. This is, without a doubt, the most valuable asset of NIT Silchar. You will be surrounded by some of the sharpest minds in the country. The collaboration that happens in the hostels at 2 a.m., working on a coding problem or a robotics project, is where the real learning happens. The friends you make here will be your future co-founders, your colleagues at top tech firms, your professional network. This is priceless. The culture of healthy competition and collaboration will push you to levels you never thought possible. But be warned, This environment is also a mirror. If you surround yourself with procrastinators, you'll procrastinate. If you surround yourself with grinders, you'll grind. Your tribe will dictate your vibe. Choose wisely, because this network doesn't just help you survive college, it sets the stage for your entire career. And speaking of survival, let's talk about the one thing nobody prepares you for. The location. Silchar is beautiful, but it's remote. The nearest major city is a journey away. For some, this is a blessing, a peaceful environment dedicated solely to learning. For others, it can feel isolating. Traveling home for holidays requires planning. Attending an off-campus interview in Bangalore means a flight. This logistical reality forces you to be self-reliant. It teaches you to create your own opportunities within the campus ecosystem. The clubs, the chapters, the fests, they become your universe. If you want a laid-back, spoon-fed college experience, look elsewhere. But if you are a fighter, if you see challenges as opportunities in disguise, if you're ready to take absolute ownership of your future from day one, then NIT Silchar is not just an college, it's a forge. And you have the chance to walk out of it in 4 years, not just with a degree, but as a razor-sharp, unstoppable version of yourself. The decision is yours. Choose wisely.